Thousands of years later, when the people of the world studied the strongest sect of all time, one of their most important sources would be the all-time demon king's autobiography, which recorded the detailed process of him joining the all-time sect. That day, the sun was shining brightly and the wind blew gently. The moment I saw the sect leader, I knew. This king's little birdie that longed for freedom was gone forever. That is my youth. You're finally awake. Congratulations on not doing anything stupid. Otherwise, if the cannon accidentally hit you again, you might have turned into the demon queen instead. This king fell into your encirclement and got caught because of his own carelessness. Although I'm not easy to kill, that floor sweeper of yours might still be capable of doing it, especially since I'm already incapacitated. So, why did you not kill me? I want to give you a chance. A chance for you to keep your head high in Star Continent. As the king of spiritual beasts, I am sure you will put the spiritual beasts' interests first. Spiritual beasts innately have stronger physiques than humans, however, they aren't born with spiritual energy. For thousands of years, they've been turned into ingredients for refining pills, artifacts, and tools. Some are even kept as pets. They start accumulating spiritual energy only after reaching the martial king realm. Only those at the peak of the martial emperor realm can transform. However, even then, they can only hide quietly in the wild. Because their bodies are the greatest natural treasures, they are also the best candidates to be kept as sect guardians. What I am offering you is a chance to allow all the spiritual beasts that have gained their spirituality to walk shoulder to shoulder as equals to humans on the lands of the Star Continent. The place where you attacked me is a town I am building. Here, different sects can come to exchange for pills, tools, and techniques. All experts of the beast tribe will have this right to live there peacefully, as long as you are willing to join the all-time sect. I promise. So, in the end, you still want to enslave me to be your guardian beast? Remember this king's words. The beast tribe will never be enslaved again. Even if this king has to fight against the whole world, I will end you. Well, I knew I wouldn't be able to convince the king of beasts with just a bunch of empty words. Stop acting if you're already awake. The sect leader asked me to bring you around to let you verify what he said for yourself. And save your strength. You know what my formations can do. Although the array is a bit small, it won't have a problem trapping you for a handful of hours. This is the beast training ground. The Hurricane Wolf riders usually train here. There are Martial King Realm Hurricane Wolves? They have gained their spirituality. What a disgrace for them to submit themselves to be mounts for humans. Why the hell are you running this fast? You threw me off. For thousands of years, humans have been treating our people like this, scolding and beating them whenever they are unsatisfied. Is your sect leader trying to humiliate me by showing me this? I told you to hold on tight. I have practiced this maneuver with you tens of times now. If you hadn't promised to treat me to a meal made by Dudu, you think I'd be willing to play around with an idiot like you? I'm angry now, don't try to coax me. 2 meals? Deal. It's my fault for being such a forgiving person. It's definitely not because of the food. Your sect's way of interacting with spiritual beasts is so unique. The sect leader is the one who ordered us to do this. If a beast has unlocked its spirituality, we must treat it as an equal. What I am more curious about is, who is Dudu? Now that you mentioned her, I think I am a bit hungry. She is our sect's treasure, the strongest bond, the ultimate weapon for recruiting new members. Wait, aren't you going to be a new disciple here soon? Maybe I can use you as an excuse to get a meal out of Dudu. Ahem, what I meant is that you can ride my coattail and mooch a meal off me. But let's cover you up first with your hair, you exhibitionist. Grandpa June, you've already used up your quota for this month. Ha ha ha, can't you see that I went out of my way to bring an old friend here to have a taste? Then I'll ask my father to cook a meal for you. He is also a top-level chef. His food doesn't radiate light. Anyone can tell its lower quality with one look. But I already promised Big Brother Zhongyi. How about you come back after dinner time, Grandpa? Little girl, having the opportunity to make food for me is an honor for you. What is the meaning of you rejecting this honor? Do you want to die? Where did this wild animal come from? How dare you threaten Dudu? You touched the all-time sex inverse scale. You brat. Step aside, let me see who dares to threaten Dudu. This lord will incinerate him in one breath. You. This kitchen is protected by my little Long Long. Go ask around the entire continent, and see if anyone who dared to disturb my meal has ever had a good end, except Xian. Who do you think you are? You're even more arrogant than this king. Child, when you hatch in a few thousand years, your father I will have conquered a vast territory for you. You little animal that has just gained spirituality dare to talk back to this king? Come on, which of my words did you not like hearing? This grandpa will say it again for you. Now that I think about it, if I pour some alcohol into your little formation, I'm sure the resulting wine will be very nourishing. Little Long Long was born from his egg. Why does the Demon King not recognize him? From the purple scale, Demon King believes that the egg will only hatch after a few thousand years, so he hasn't considered that little Long Long might be his child. Moreover, since you borrowed the system's power to hatch the egg, little Long Long can be considered a new species. No wonder. Oh? Is someone attacking the sect protecting formation? The trail of the king's aura ends here. This formation is not bad, I couldn't break it in one hit. Those who come from afar are naturally guests. Honored guests, please come down. This spiritual power, who would have thought that a mere rank 5 sect would be hiding such a powerful expert? Your Majesty, your servants are late, please forgive us. Your Majesty, didn't you send out a message to all the saint beasts to come to the all-time sect and exterminate it? What about taking back your egg? We were the closest ones to this place, so we arrived first. However, why does it look like you are on amiable terms with the humans? This king has reached an agreement with the all-time sect leader. He will assist this king in hatching his egg. You can all leave now. This king will be staying here for a period of time. Your Majesty, this servant has a question that he wishes you could enlighten him on. Your Majesty, since when do you wear pants? This king wished to try something new. Oh no. I told Little Bean that he needs to stop caring about his image and devote himself to his art. He didn't listen to me and got exposed. 5 saint beasts, this won't be easy. Haha, this king already said so. How could that little monkey fool this king's wisest subordinate, the winged serpent? Shush. Even with a sound isolation feature, the array can't shut your big fat mouth up. Your Majesty used to say that his body is the greatest in the entire continent. How could you use such human filth to cover it up? Yet today you say you wanted to try something new. Everyone on my signal. A fight is about to break out. This old servant is really so touched that you finally changed your mind, Your Majesty. After this old man learned to transform, for some reason he also developed a human sense of shame. So, every day, I had to look up at the sky. When this old servant used to meet the king, he really didn't know where to look. You must keep it up, my king. This all-time sect is not bad if they were able to change your mind. Agreed. Then this servant will stay nearby. You can summon us anytime. Beep, this works too. See, even your own subordinates can't handle your perversion. Put something on over my dead body. Even if you can fool my subordinates once, if you slip up even a little bit, I can summon all of them back. There will be a lot more of them. 5 saint beasts are enough to trouble you. What if there are 50? I suggest you return this king's egg and bid me farewell with gifts. Based on the fact that you have been treating my beast tribe well, I will overlook your offense. It's impossible for me to return your egg because, since he has already hatched, it's impossible for me to put him back, right? We meet again, pervert. You're telling me this king's egg hatched into this goat. Do you think I am as stupid as my subordinates? It turns out that you are a blind pervert. This grandpa is a dragon. How can this king's son be so disrespectful? Look at you. Which part of you looks like a dragon? Even the goat tribe would be reluctant to accept you. Then I'll open your eyes. Tremble before this dragon grandpa's might. Little Long Long, this purple scale demon king should be your father. Look at the two of you refusing to wear pants. You're both the same kind of pervert. Nonsense, this grandpa has scales covering him up. I am not a pervert that walks around but naked. My son, it really is you. Your father has finally found you. Are you really my dad? I am 100% sure. Look at the two of us after our transformation. We're basically cut from the same cloth. Even your sect leader says so. The sect leader likes to lie. He doesn't even spare his own allies. Hey, can you let go? Being hugged by a pervert like you makes me feel dirty. My son, is it because you were born prematurely? Where did you inherit a mouth like that from? The Taishan Holy Land is at our gate. They are here to meet Lu Qianqian.